Welcome to tutorialsinhand.com. In this video tutorial, we will check about how to write Java program to print positive or negative number using ternary operator. Earlier we have seen how to write the same program using if-else. Now you should be aware that ternary operator is also known as conditional operator. So if you get in exam to write the program using conditional operator, they don't get confused. It is ternary operator only. They are used interchangeably, right? So we are going to write a program to check whether a number is positive or negative. Now anything which is greater than 0 is considered as positive and anything which is less than 0 will be considered as negative. So logic is very simple. Now let's implement the logic. Suppose we are taking the input from the user on the console, and once the user inputs the number, that number is getting stored over here, and now we need to check this number whether it is greater than 0 or not. Now if we check this number is greater than 0 or not, now if this number turns out to be greater than 0, then what we are going to do? We will print positive number, right? And what if this turns out to be false? Means if the number entered is less than 0, then what we are going to do? We will print it as negative number, right? So this is all that we are going to do. If the number is greater than 0, then it is positive, and if the number is less than 0, then what will happen? It will be false, and if it is false, then the statement which is after the colon is going to get executed, right? For this condition turning true, anything which is after this question mark is going to get printed or is going to get executed, and for false, anything or any statement that is after this colon is going to get executed. Now it will return a string value that you have to hold somewhere. So let's declare a variable named result that will hold this string value that will be returned, which is positive number or negative number. Okay, so we have got the logic. Now let's print this. Now let's run this. It will ask you to enter the number to test. Now it has asked you to enter the number to test. Now let's enter anything which is positive, that is 14. So when you press enter, what will happen is this 14 will be scanned and it will be accepted over here, and it will get stored in this number variable. And now when you come over here, this number 14 is compared with 0, like 14 is greater than 0 or not. So obviously 14 is greater than 0. So if this is true, then what will happen? Anything that is after this question mark, the statement that is after this question mark will get executed, and we have our statement as string that is printing positive number, or it is returning positive number string as a result. So this will get stored in this result, and then this result is getting printed over here. And now if you press enter, you will see positive number getting printed on the screen. Now let's again execute this for a negative number. Let's enter -5, and if we enter -5, what will happen is again the number will be saved over here in number variable, that is -5, and now this -5 is going to get compared with 0, like -5 greater than 0 or not. So -5 is never greater than 0, so this turns out to be false, and if it is false, it will go to this after this colon, that is it will execute the statement after colon, and that is negative number will be returned as a result. So string negative number is returned as a result, and that will be printed over here. Let's press enter and see if the same happens or not. So see, negative number is printed. Now there is one flaw in this logic, that is if you enter 0, then what it will print? Because 0 is neither positive nor negative. So if you press enter, what will happen? It will store 0 here, and then 0 greater than 0 will get compared, 0 greater than 0 will get compared, right? And this 0 greater than 0 when compared will turn out to be false, because 0 is equals to 0, not greater than 0. So this turns out to be false, and if anything is false, then what will happen? The statement after this colon is going to get executed, and as a result we will get 0 as a negative number, which is obviously not true. 0 is not a negative number, it is 0. So we have understood that if we enter 0, what will happen? This statement after the colon is going to get executed. Now we need to enter a nested ternary operator for this part, right? So what we are going to do is we will have one nested operator where we will have one nested ternary operator which will check if a number is equals to 0 or not, and if number is equals to 0, what we will print? We will print it as 0, and if the number is not 0, then what we will print? We will print it as negative number. It is as simple as that. It means we have a ternary operator within the ternary operator. So the logic is again simple. What is happening? If you compare this one and it turns out to be false, we will come to this statement, and this statement is again the ternary operator, and now the comparison will be done accordingly. Now what will happen is if you enter 0, in this case what will happen? 0 greater than 0 will first be compared, and this turns out to be false, and if it is false it will come over here, and it is again a ternary operator. So what will happen is 0 is equals to 0 will get compared, and if 0 is equals to 0 is compared, it will turn out to be true, and if anything turns out to be true, what will happen? The statement after question mark is going to get executed, and thus we will get a perfect result that it is a 0 number, right? And if you now enter negative number, for example, execute this. If you enter any negative number, suppose -4, and then press enter, then it will print the perfect result that is negative number. Why? Because when -4 greater than 0 will be compared, what will happen? -4 greater than 0 will turn out to be false, and if it is false, it will go to the statement that is after the colon, and then this will get executed. Now -4 is equals to 0 will get compared, and -4 is equals to 0 will get compared, and it will again turn out to be false, and if it turns out to be false, what will happen? Anything that is after this colon gets executed, and we have negative number string that will get returned as a result, and thus when we print it, we will get negative number for -4, and that is the perfect result, right? Now let's check for 0 again and see whether we get the exact result or not. So if we enter 0, we are getting 0 as the output. So this is the perfect program to check positive, negative or 0 using ternary operator, right? So hope you have enjoyed this tutorial. Please like and subscribe our channel to help us motivate. Thank you.